Special night at Busch Stadium. Tonight we will unveil the newest class for the Cardinals Hall of Fame.
To help us unveil the 2025 Hall of Fame class, please welcome first ballot Major League Baseball Hall of Famer and inaugural member of the Cardinals Hall of Fame, the greatest shortstop of all time, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. All right, Ozzie, please unveil our 2025 Hall of Fame induction class. Congratulations, Edgar Renteria, Walt Jocketty, and Al Hrabosky.
Sonny Gray is on the mound for the opener.
In his career against the Mets, 5 starts, 4-0 the record, a 2.76 ERA.
12 days ago when Sonny Gray faced the Mets, Francisco Lindor jumped him with a leadoff home run. He's got 3 career home runs against Gray, and his first pitch line over the glove of Gorman into right field, and Lindor has a leadoff hit.
Juan Soto coming up.
Has grounded into a couple of double plays this year, 5 of them.
There's that double play ball right to short. Step on the bag, and that's number 6 for Soto.
1-2 to Sonny Gray, and the wind and the pitch, and it's a called strike 3. Got him on the outside corner with a slider.
Clay Holmes, a ground ball machine. He's been off to a great start.
The walks are a little bit up, and the walks are getting better, actually.
All right, let's get some offense, shall we? As Nootbaar digs in.
Lines that one into left center field, and that one's still on the move and looking up, and he can't catch it. Over the head of McNeil. Boy, did that ball carry to deep left center field, and listen to the crowd say Newt.
Mason Wynn is next. His first action against the Mets. Remember, Mason was out with a bad back when we were in Gotham. Got to find a way to get Nootbaar to third here and give Donovan a chance. And Nootbaar has a tell, and he steals third standing up.
Maybe 6 steps on that one. Holmes never looked back. Obviously have a tell.
And that's on the ground deep short, so will a ground ball. That will skip off the dirt, and did Alonso hold the bag? They say yes. Nootbaar scores. Win out for the moment. The Cardinals will challenge. You make the call at home.
Oh, that foot is definitely off the bag.
After review, call is safe.
Breaking ball popped up into shallow center. Coming in is McNeil. And he puts it away for the first out. There goes the runner. The throw to second by Alvarez. A good one, and Wynn is out. Met catchers continue to excel throwing out base stealers.
Holmes ready, first base side of the mound. The 2-1. Popped him up. Foul ground toward the first base on deck circle. Alvarez over, makes the catch for the final out.
So now Jeff McNeil with the bases loaded. He's had a hit in all 5 games he's played this year. Prime opportunity here in the second, down 1-0. And Jeff hits one on the ground, wide of first. Contreras gets the out at second. No relay throw as a run comes home to tie the game.
Oh, I got to think you try to get 2 there. It would have been close. Surprised that Wynn didn't try to complete the double play.
Was he concerned about Gray being there?
Well, Gray got there.
1-1 game, first and third, 1 out. And here's Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez hits a sharp ground ball to the shortstop, knocked down by Wynn. Throw to second, 1 on to first, pulls the first baseman off the bag. That means the run scores. Winker is in. Alvarez puts it in play and makes it 2-1 Mets in the top of the second inning. A near double play that would have ended the inning and prevented the run from scoring. But Wynn had to really move to his right just to knock it down.
That'll load him up for Soto. And now Soto with a chance to make some large noise.
Called strike 3, froze him with a sinker on the inside corner, and that could prove to be a big pitch for Sonny Gray in this ball game.
They pinch in at the corners, and Victor takes advantage with a base hit the other way.
What we keep talking about with Victor Scott the second, you don't have to lay down the bunt. It's the threat of the bunt, and now you got a burner on the base pass.
It was 10 for 10 in stolen bases. Victor takes off for third. The throw is into left field. Backed up by Lindor, but he can't corral it. And Scott will score standing up to tie the game.
Well, you have got to love what you're seeing here with Victor Scott the second. Look at that first jump. Then he sees it out in the outfield. Francisco Lindor can't corral it.
So now to be up to Wilson Contreras to drive in Mason Wynn, if not more.
Hot shot. That's through for a base hit. Cardinals lead it 3-2.
Well, the same pitch that Contreras struck out on in his first at-bat is the first one that he got.
Alvarez, like McNeil, is 0 for 1 with an RBI. He drove in the second run on a fielder's choice.
And he strikes out Alvarez with a fastball. It's 5 strikeouts now for Sonny. And this time he does chase for strike 3. Gray struck out 4 of the last 5. He's got a 3-2 lead in the 4th.
It is 3-2 Cardinals. Here is Juan Soto batting left.
Rockets this one down the line, headed toward the wall, and it bounces up against the fence. Soto heads for second, and he's in standing with a bullet of a double. That was impressive.
That had top spin. That was a humpback line drive.
Tying run at second for Alonso with 1 out.
He struck out and single.
Drilled in the air to center field and deep. Scott going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. He leaps, but it is gone. Pete Alonso with a 2-run home run to put the Mets back in front 4-3. Another smoke job by Alonso, his 8th home run. He now has 30 RBIs, and for his career, 234 home runs as he continues the chase for the all-time Mets record. This one a classic Busch Stadium bomb to straightaway center field. Mets have first and second and 1 out. Chris Roycroft will face Mark Vientos with 2 inherited runners. 1-2. Bounce towards second base. This could be the one. Gorman's got it. Flipped to win for the first out. Throw to first. Pops out of the glove of Contreras. Here comes the runner Nimmo. The throw home is not in time. Nimmo scores. Whoa. It is 5-3 Mets. That was an inning-ending double play. And it looked like the ball was in Contreras' glove for a beat and then squirted out magically almost. And so that allowed Nimmo to keep running, and the Mets add on.
Alvarez is 0 for 2. And he shoots one the other way for a base hit. Vientos to third. He'll be waved around. The throw from Nootbaar is cut off. On to third goes McNeil. Alvarez cashes in an RBI single. And it's 6-3 New York.
Oh boy, the floodgates opened.
You give this team an extra out.
Oh, Alvarez needed that hit.
Brandon Nimmo flies one out to right center as we start the 7th. Back in the gap goes Scott near the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo launches a home run on the first pitch of the 7th inning. Number 7 for Nimmo. The Mets' second home run of the night, and it's 7-3 New York. That's lined down the left field line by Taylor, and that's going to go all the way back to the wall. And Taylor pulls in at second base with a 2-out double. Every day. Every day he does something.
Quietly.
Here's Alvarez, who's driven in a couple of runs tonight. And he takes another one the other way for a base hit. Taylor around third. He'll head in to score. Alvarez with his 3rd RBI of the night and his 2nd hit to right field. And it's now 8-3 Mets. It's been a very different Alvarez tonight.
Yes, sir.
This is what he was aiming to do when he got to spring training this year.
And as we suspected, you got to get Helsley into a game. This is only his 11th appearance of the season. He needs some work. He needs to get some touch and feel off a big league mound, not on the bullpen mound or in a side session. Oh, high and tight. Tyrone Taylor gets nailed. And that's not totally unexpected, right? I mean, Helsley hasn't pitched in a week.
And Alvarez strokes that one into left center for his 3rd hit of the night. Taylor will go first to third. So Alvarez having a huge night at the plate. 3 hits, 3 RBIs.
Boy, that's good to see.
First and third and 1 out for Acuna.
He slams it in the air to right field, sending Nootbaar back toward the track. He makes the catch at the edge of the grass, swirls and fires in, and Taylor scores from third, standing up on the sac fly from Acuna to make it 9-3.
Ryan Stanek, last 3 times out, has had blown saves and losses. He's given up 6 runs in an inning and a third, and tries to turn that around here with a 6-run lead in the ninth. And he hits the first pitch in the air to center, chasing Taylor back, but he's got plenty of room to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Swing and a miss. He gets Gorman for the 2nd out. Went with the split.
And he hits a weak ground ball to short. Lindor has got it. And the ball game is over. Stanek works a 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th. And the Mets have themselves their 9th straight win against the St. Louis Cardinals. The first time they've ever been able to do that